So students, I have explained you all the basics of this chapter. Now let's move on to the exercise here. Now exercise 6.1, question number first. Here I am explaining it to you. Now in figure, lines AB and CD intersect at O. So you can see there are two lines. One is AB and other one is CD. Both are intersecting at a point O. Getting a point? So further, you can see there's also a ray which is standing on this line CD. You can see here also on AB. So a ray is standing on AB and CD both from the point O. You can see here. Now what we have to do is simply, it is given to us, first thing is that angle AOC plus BOE. So what is angle AOC? I have told you the center, you can see the alphabet has the angle on which it is made, right? So AOC. So let me just start AOC. That means angle is made on this. If I just talk about BOE, so BOE, that means angle is again on O, but on this side. Getting my point? So these two angles combinedly sum as 70 degree. It is given to us. Now you will see this angle is missing, right? And we also have to find out angle COE, but there's also a thing written here as reflex. Getting my point? Now what is the reflex angle COE? We know angle COE is this, right? So हमें COE angle पता है, but what is the reflex angle COE? Let me first explain it to you right here. So suppose this was the angle COE, right? If you just separate it from this diagram, you will see that this is the angle COE. Getting my point? Let me just draw it right, like something like this, right? So what is reflex angle COE? You can see the remaining portion of the angle, this one. So this whole angle is known as this reflex angle COE. Getting my point? Now how we will calculate it? For example, let me show you that if this is 30 degree. Getting my point? So if this is 30 degree, you know the complete circular angle is of 360 degree. You know that now? So if I just simply subtract 30 degree from the whole 360 degree, that means if I just subtract this, then I will get this reflex angle COE. So to find out the reflex angle, what we have to do is simply subtract that angle from 360 degree. So just simply subtract 30 from 360. So you will get 330 degrees. So that means this angle, reflex angle COE, will become 330 degrees. But still here we don't know the angle COE. So first we have to calculate COE, then we will be able to find out this reflex angle COE. Getting my point? By subtracting that angle from 360 degree. Getting? So here we have to calculate the reflex angle COE, that means this portion angle, right? So let me just rub this area here now. So also we have to calculate angle BOE. So where is BOE? So BOE, that means we don't know this angle, but in combination both the angles sum as 70 degree. So there are two angles which we have to find out, which I have marked here on the diagram, right? So we have to calculate, first we have to calculate that, then we have to calculate, actually we have to calculate reflex angle COE, not. So first we have to find out COE, then reflex angle COE will be calculated by subtracting that angle from 360, right? So let me move step by step. So I'm writing here the solution here to it. So first step, which I know, if I just observe that this is a straight line, you can see here. So this is a straight line, that means this combined angle will be of 180 degree. I've told you in the previous section that a straight line has 180 degree angle. Getting my point? So this AOB is a straight line. So I'm going to write here AOB is a straight line. Getting my point? So angle AOC plus angle BOE plus angle COE, all the three angles, let me just write BOE and then COE, equals to 180 degree. You can get my point. It's angle 1. Let me just name this angle 2 and this angle 3. Now you will ask why I didn't give 1, 2, 3. You can also give as 1, 2, 3. I have given 1, 2, 3 because we know the sum of angle 1 plus 2 as 70 degree. You can see here angle AOC is 1. I have given here. Angle BOE is 2. So angle COE is 3. So 1 plus 2 is given to us as 70 degree. So you know that sum of this angle is given to us as 70 degree. So I'm writing here 70. So plus angle COE equals to 180. Now let me just rub the above area so you can understand it better. So there's no need of this question till here. So I'm just simply rubbing it down right? So let me just take this above here. So 70 plus angle COE is equal to 180, right? Now transfer this 70 onto the right hand side. So that will become negative after moving on to right hand side. So 180 is already there. So this plus 70 will become minus 70. So angle COE, if I just simply subtract it, you will get 110 degrees. So you can see here, this is 110 degrees, right? Now further, it was given to you that this angle BOD was 40. So I just forgot to mention you that this angle was given to us as 40 degrees, right? So now what we have to do is, we have calculated angle COE as 110, right? Now remember, we have to calculate the reflex angle, not angle COE. Actually, we have calculated COE to find out the reflex angle. So reflex angle COE can be calculated like, let me just write that, reflex angle COE. Now I've told you to find out reflex angle COE, we have to simply subtract that angle from 360, right? I've told you previously. So 360, you can see angle COE is 110. So this will be the reflex angle COE. This is angle COE. So the remaining part is called as reflex angle COE. So 360 minus 110, that will get you 250 degrees. That means this portion which I have marked here will be 250 degrees. That means reflex angle COE. Right, now the remaining was, we have to find out the angle BOE, right? So if I just show you here to how to find the angle BOE, this is a straight line. If you just observe it, line COD, it is a straight line. That means this angle is also of 180 degree. Getting my point? So it is, this straight angle is made up of three angles actually. So which are these? COE, EOB and BOD. So these three angles combinedly form 180 degree because COD is a straight line. So let me just write that. Since COD is a straight line, and we know that the sum of angles of these three will become 180 then. So angle COE plus angle, you can see BOE. I can also write as EOB, but we have to find out BOE, so that will reflect the name same, right? So BOD, right? So BOD, you can see here COE, EOB, or you can say BOE, so BOD. So these three angles combinedly form 180 as because it is a straight line, right? So the sum, so let me just show you. COE was 110 degrees, we have calculated right now. Further, angle BOE we have to calculate, and BOD, that is 40 here, which is given to us, right? So you can see the sum of these two is 150. Plus angle, let me just rub this line here. So plus angle BOE, right? So plus, let me just equal to 180, right? So you can see here, I have just simply added these angles plus angle BOE equal to 180. Now transfer this 150 over to right hand side. So that will become of negative. So BOE as it is, 180 is as it is. So this plus 50 will become minus 50. That will get me 30 here. So angle BOE is clearly 30 degrees. That means this angle which we were having to find out is 30 degrees. So we have calculated reflex angle COE, which is 110, and also angle BOE, that is 30. So this is how we are going to find out different angles just watching the diagram here. That's all. So students, let's move to the next question, that is question number 2. It says in figure, lines XY and MN intersect at O. So if you just observe this figure, then you will find out this line XY and line MN are intersecting at point O. Getting the point? There is also a ray which is standing on this XY at a 90 degree angle, that is OP. Getting my point? Now further, you can see here there are the angles given to us, A and B. So we don't know these angles, we have to find out, but the ratio of both the angles is given to us, 2:3. That means they are in the ratio 2:3. Right? Further, we have to find out this angle C. So in a whole, we have to find out angle A, B and C. Right? So let me just first tell you that this angle POY is given to us. So let me just write the solution. So angle POY is given to us as 90 degrees. Getting my point? So also if this is 90 degree, you can see this XY is a straight line. Getting my point? So if this XY is a straight line, then the whole angle will be of 180. Getting my point? This angle. So whole will be of 180 degree. So if I just subtract this 90, so the remaining angle will also be of 90 degrees. You can see here. and that is POX. So you can see here, first thing is, we can see, let me just write it like this, let me just rub this, see angle POX is equal to A plus B. You can see POX is a combination of A and B, right? POX is a combination of A plus B, right? So this is POX, that is A plus B. Also, you can see here angle POY जो है, that is 90 degree. This is POX is also 90 degree because total is 180. So 90 plus 90 will make 180. So POI is equal to angle POX. Both are equal to 90 degree. You can see here, this is 90, this is 90, right? So if POX is equal to 90 degree, that means angle A plus B is also equal to 90 degree because POX is A plus B. That means A plus B, that will form 90 degree. Getting my point? Right now, because POX is equal to 90 degree, that means A plus B is 90 equal to, right? Now, ratio of A and B is given to us. Now, you will see A ratio B is given to us as 2:3. Let me just make some space. Now, whenever there is a ratio of angles or even sides given to us, then what we will do is simply place X with them. So we assume that let A equal to 2X and B equal to 3X. Getting my point? Now first let me just rub this question here. Now we know we have to calculate angle A, B and C. So let me just rub this. So you can see A is 2X, B is 3X. We have assumed that. Now put this A and B into this equation number first. Let me just give it first. So substituting A and B in equation first, we have, you see here, if I just place A plus B equal to 90, so A is 2X plus B is 3X equal to 90, right? So 2X plus 3X will give me 5X equal to 90. Getting the point? Now, there is no need of this. Let me just rub this all here. So, till now, if you just watch the here, then if I just transfer this 5 in the denominator, because it in the multiplication of x, it will go in the division of 90. So that will give me x as, now 5 and the 5. So 5 and the 5 remaining 4. So 5 8 40. So 18 5 is 90. Getting my point? So that will give me x as 18 degrees. So if I just substitute x 18 in both A and B, that will give me the angle A and B. Getting my point? So you can see there's no need of this diagram right now because we know that we have to calculate C. So let me just draw a line here. So let me just further move from here. Getting my point? So x is 18. So substitute x equal to 18 in A and B. So what is A? You can see here 2x. Let me just, this implies 2x. That means 2 into x. And at the place of x, I am just substituting 18 here. So 18 into 2 will give me A as 36. And B is equal to 3x. You can see it. So substitute 3 into x. What is x? 18. So 18 into 3 will give me 54 degrees. So this is angle B. So we have calculated angle A and B. So remember, there was a need of diagram. Let me just redraw the diagram here for you. Just a rough idea. Something like this. Right. So this was something. So let me just draw the diagram here like this. Right. So these were angle A and B. This was C. Remember? And this was of 90 degrees. Now you can see this is a straight line. Remember? And this will form a 180 degree angle if you just watch here clearly. Getting my point? So B and C combinedly will form 180 degrees. Getting my point? Let me just change the marker and also rub this area because we don't need right now. Also we don't need this. So we have to calculate C, but B and C combinedly, so we can see, let me just change it. So B plus C is clearly equal to 180 degrees because this is a straight line, right? So angle B is 54. Angle C we have to calculate right now, right? So equal to 180 degrees. So you can see if I just transfer this 54 onto the right hand side, that will give me angle C. Let me just also place angle here. So angle C is equal to 180 minus 54. So this will, if I subtract that, so 4 plus 6, 1, 6 plus 2, so that will be 126. So this is how we calculated the angle C which were required from us, that is 126 degrees. Getting my point? So this is how we solve these type of questions. That's all. So students, moving on to question number 3 here. Now it says in figure, angle PQR is equal to angle PRQ. So let me just denote the angles here. So PQR. So here it is the angle and PRQ. So you can see these are the two angles which are given equal to us. So I have put a line here that they are equal, right? Also we have to prove now that angle PQS is equal to PRT. So let me just denote them. So PQS, that means this angle equal to PRT. That means the external angles also we have to prove that these two angles are equal. Getting my point? So let me just write that solution. So let me just write the given here. So it is given to us that angle PQR is equal to angle PRQ. That means the inner ones. So these are two equal angles, right? Also to prove is that angle PQS is equal to angle PRT. Getting my point? So we have to prove that PQS is equal to PRT. Getting my point? Right? So let's move step by step. So first step is, if you just observe this figure, then you will see that this ST is a straight line. Getting my point? So if ST is a straight line and there are two rays which are standing on it, one is QP and the other one is PR. So these PQ and PR are actually two rays standing on this straight line. And you know that the angle of a straight line is 180 degrees, right? So this, you can see here there are two rays which are standing. So this angle is completely of 180 degrees, right? Also, if you observe, this angle is also 180 degrees, right? So it is clear now that this straight line which is having a ray PQ standing on it. So let me just start with this one. So PQ is a ray, let me just write the solution here, proof, right? So PQ is a ray standing on line ST, right? So you can see the sum of both the angles will be 180. That means PQR plus PQS. So angle PQR plus angle PQS is equal to 180 degree. Let me just give it a first equation, right? Now moving on to the second equation. So if you just see that this is also forming a right angle, 180 degree angle, sorry. So this sum of these two angles will also be 180. That means PRQ plus PRT, right? So let me just write that PR is a ray. You can see this PR is a ray standing on line. Let me just write it clear. ST. So similarly, what will it occurs? So that is PRQ plus angle PRT is equal to 180 degree. Let me give it second equation. You can see if these two angles are forming a 180 degree angle, right? So let me just rub the above area except what we have to prove. Let me just rub it because we've written what we have to prove. So if you just see here, let me just also rub this all here. So from first and second, you can see both the equations have the same right hand side. So these are the right hand side. So both are equal to each other. So that means left hand side should also have to be equal to each other. So if right hand side of two equations are equal, that means left hand side should also have to be equal. So from first and second equations, we have, you can see angle PQR, the left hand sides are also equal. So PQR plus angle PQS is equal to angle PRQ plus PRT, right? So this is the conclusion which we have derived from equation first and second. The right hand sides are equal, so left hand sides are also equal, right? Now observe this given thing to us, that PQR angle, this PQR, this angle is equal to PRQ. So if you just observe here that PQR is equal to PRQ, right? So you can write at the place of PQR, PRQ, because both angles are equal, right? So PQR is equal to PRQ, so I have just substituted PRQ at the place of PQR. Getting my point? Plus angle PQS plus equal to, sorry. So this is, let me just write it here. So equal to PRQ plus angle PRT. Now you can see they will cancel out because they are the same quantity. So they will cancel out. Also they are positive sign. So you can see here what is remaining. Angle PQS is equal to angle PRT. So observe what we have to prove. We got the same result here. So that means hence proved. So we have proved that this angle is equal to this side. So that's all what you have to prove right now. That is angle PQS is equal to PRT. That's all.